Happy Chanukah! Chanukah is the holiday of light. Our sages tell us that for 30 minutes after we light the Chanukah candles, we should refrain from any work. Well, actually, women should refrain from any work. Men, by all means, you can cook, you can clean, make that delicious dinner, but women should sit and enjoy and bask in the beautiful light emanating from those Chanukah candles. Why specifically women? Because our rabbis teach us it was women that brought about the miracle of Chanukah, and therefore women are more connected to the Chanukah candles. What was it that the women did back then? So we have our great heroines that are famous for another vlog, right? Yehudit, Hannah. And then we have thousands and thousands of women that were willing to sacrifice everything that they had and fight for that light despite the darkness that kept on emanating. For over 100 years, the Jewish people fought against the Greeks. They were not allowed to light the Shabbos candles, and the women went out there and they lit those candles. They were not allowed to circumcise their sons, and the women went out there and circumcised their sons, etc., etc. The men had given up. They said, we can't do this. We're going to get killed out. But the women chose to fight by choosing light. Why? What was it that the women possessed that the men didn't have? Why did the men give up and the women continued to fight? And our rabbis teach us, the women saw what the men couldn't, that light will always win. Brightness will always take over the darkness. You just have to keep on plugging on. Even when it looks like darkness is going to emanate, it will not if you keep on fighting. You may not live to a better tomorrow. Your child may not live to a better tomorrow. Your sister may not live to a better tomorrow. Your friend may not live to a better tomorrow. That's what these women knew. But they knew that someone, somewhere will live to a better tomorrow. That they will create that incredible tomorrow if they continue fighting for the light. If they light their little small Shabbat candle and their neighbor lights their little small Shabbat candle, and this one continues doing an act of kindness, and this one continues doing something great out there in the world, then together that incredible kindness becomes this flame, this force that can't be reckoned with. And it does manage to vanquish the darkness. And they were willing to die for that. And they did. And they went through this for over 100 years, and then they won. And today, 2,000 years later, over 2,000 years later, you and I get to be here and to fight for light because they instilled that into our DNA. We are able to see that light will prevail even though the world is constantly throwing darkness at us. Terrorism is at an all-time high. That is true. But we will win this. We will emerge stronger and more beautiful at the lighter end if we continue to hold on to that beautiful light, ignite each other's souls, our children's souls, and know that that beautiful tomorrow is just around the corner if we choose to stick with goodness. Hate can only be won with love. And that's what we need to do. We need to light those candles and bask in that light. That's the only way we're going to win this war.